Hello everyone and welcome back to Touhoumon Another World. Last time we made our way over here to Nibi City. And, this time we'll be taking on the gym. So, as you can see, I grinded quite a bit. And, Suiko did evolve at level 30, so got that going for us. However, since they didn't change any of the typings, we're going to be going up against a rock type gym. And since C-Vivid is a bit slow and it's fire type, I don't think it'll be able to do anything other than take one hit and die instantly. So I'm just going to switch it out. Oh, also I caught E-Ellie just cause I don't think I'm actually going to use it. I thought about using it, but I don't think I'm going to use it. It has really high attack and some really good moves, not to mention its fighting type, which is a type we really haven't seen yet, so it could be useful, especially against the rock types up here. If you ever need to catch something and don't want to have to use Suiko or Star Sapphire, then you can always use Ellie. It'd actually be fairly good against this gym. Just gonna buy some orbs in case we come across anything I want to catch. Speaking of, the new Bonka, besides Ellie, that you can find are, there's Ron, I don't know, Chin's master from, yeah, everyone knows who she is. Anyways, unless you haven't played the Touhou games, then you don't know who she is, but, yeah, there's Ron, she's ground type, though she gains psychic type later. She has her own special, form in the ST form, and yeah, she's decent later on as she becomes a special attacker, but for the start she's mostly just a discount Chin. Then also there's Medicine. Very rarely can you find Medicine. It's grass poison, and it's a decent, it has good defense and special defense. Though even more rarely, you can find a level 50. I found one just a few minutes ago when I was grinding. And I also found one in my first playthrough at level 50 Medicine. It runs, if you find the level 50 one, it'll run immediately the first turn. So, like with Patula, you're going to have to catch it on the first turn. So once you use a Stone Evolution, but the Bonka doesn't learn any new moves naturally, I don't believe. Unless they changed it, but in Pokemon, no Stone Evolution learns new moves. And the moves on Suiko aren't very good. So, I was a bit hesitant, but I kinda do just want a really overpowered Bonka. Yeah, so now our two Bonka we're going to be using to take on this gym, mostly, are both the EX level. Let me just show off some of their stats. As you can see, while Star Sapphire does have better defenses, overall, Suiko has better physical attack and special attack. So it's not as tanky as I thought it would be, but it's still fine. Okay. Comparatively, while they may stick out individual stats, the rest of my Bonka suffer, at least in one or multiple stats, comparatively. Now anyways, I'm going to talk to this guy because I really like listening to Cosmic Mind. Do you want to dream big? Do you dare dream of becoming this Bonka champion? I'm no trainer, but I can advise you on how to win. Let me take you to the top. Actually, no. Oh, well, nope, he's going to do it anyways. The first Bonka out in a match is on the left of the Bonka list. By changing the order, you may gain an advantage. They try different orders to suit your opponent's party. He's just saying that Suiko is going to be the one that fights first. Okay, enough of that. Let's do our first battle. So, you could obviously skip this guy by just walking around him and go fight Brock immediately. I actually tried that, and Brock completely obliterated me. And I'm pretty sure he's going to again, But I do have some stuff up my sleeve. Like an Isuiko. Though, yeah. Earthquake, 100 base power, 100 accuracy. Not exactly a early game move. I think we're moving into the mid game here, sorta, I guess. I guess Jinsoko Part 1 was sort of the early game. This is sort of the mid game. There's no real points defining this stuff, so I'm just kinda saying whatever seems right. Oh, now would be a great time to have Sea Vivid. What do you know? Patula. I think Patula might just get one shot here. But, hey, we could always try. Okay, level 35. Yeah, just like the weakest of Brock's Bunka. So yeah, Letty's not fun. For some reason, Ice type is actually pretty good in this game, and combined with Rock type, it becomes nearly invincible. Because I don't believe Ice is weak to fire anymore. Just like Bug's not weak to fire anymore. Ooh, that's nice. But now I'm slower. Okay, it missed. Good. So I do believe that Letty being Rock, Ice is only weak to one type, being that one type being fighting. Which is why I said ELE would, or not ELE, LE would be good. That CLE that I caught, you could evolve it pretty quickly. I do believe it evolves at a lower sort of level, at least level 30. And then you could get it up to, then you could technically get up to ELE by the time you do a first gym, but I do recall that, like, my Bonka reached 40s, or like in the like low 40s, mid 40s around the time that we got to Yuyuko, so I don't think that that'd be a viable way to train. Like, already, I know my first playthrough, I kinda just used a lot of, cheap tactics and stuff to try and, get through the game as underleveled as possible. But yeah, so I'm a bit more leveled up, but I still think level 40 by the first gym is a bit over the top. Okay. Yeah, occasionally, the trainers will just want to fight you again for, like, no reason. I'm just going to save state here, I'm sorry. Breaking the immersion. But yeah, sometimes trainers will just want to refight you for no reason in gyms. So I'm just kind of glad we didn't have to fight that guy again. Though it would have been nice to just get more EXP. Since level 30, as I mentioned, is kind of not the highest level. So anyways, we get, is this Jinsoko Millennium, I believe, the song? It's either Kaguya's or, Iron's theme. It's one of the two. Here's what I probably should have had out, Star Sapphire. Oh, good. Because, well, I don't like that, but it's better than getting completely obliterated by something else. Yeah, we wanted to actually kill this thing really fast. Okay, I'm just gonna Persim Berry the. We don't have any items equipped. Like, I honestly should be giving everything like Persim berries or like Oran berries or just something. Like, honestly, I have zero idea what I'm doing right now. This is not optimal by any measure of the imagination. Anyways, this is the weakest one of Brock's Bonka, and it's completely destroying me. I got a lucky crit. So, yeah, luck. Luck's always been literally the one thing saving me. Speaking of, why don't we do something a little stupid? I don't think Patula's getting any use in this battle whatsoever, and we probably should have had Sea Vivid instead of Patula, as I think Vivid might be a bit faster? So, hey, why not try and go for a flash? Okay, I forgot it had earthquake. Yeah, well, that sucks. I don't think Marissa's faster, but we could try. Anyways, this is rock fighting. So, the fighting type makes it weak to psychic. So flash actually should hurt. Nice. Okay, it's missing. That's good. We're not going to get too much use out of our other Bonka besides Star Sapphire and Suiko in this fight, due to how underleveled we are, and just how powerful the moves are that these things are going to be using, and of course the fact that in this game, when they're making all the Bonka, they're like, what should Rock be? And they're like, oh yeah, Rock's normally really defensive, you know? And then they're like, no. You know what Rock should be in this game? Every Rock type should have massive attack stats. That's what it is. So basically, like, Rock's the fighting of this game. Okay. Well, let's just pretend that turn never happened. Also, Flash missing. Why? Flash missed and then it missed. If Flash hit and then it missed, that would be really good. But now, I think there's going to hit. Yep. Ow. That's 37 damage. Which totally invalidates all my high defenses on Star Sapphire. Okay, Letty. I'm just going to send you out. I don't know why, but I have a feeling that things might, Okay, I can lower its attack. I forgot about that. Nah, that's actually really good, because my, water types resist ice, so... Oh gosh. That means that it's rock type attacks, which is what it's going to be using. It won't be doing as much damage. You know what? I'm going to, Okay, potion. Yeah, I don't think I'm surviving another hit. I think I'm slower than it as well, so... Might as well use a potion. That's probably what I should have saved Patula for instead of throwing it away. Just saved it so I can bring it in for like a single hit to use a potion. Okay, I'm gonna bring Suiko back in. Let me see if Water Gun actually is super effective. I don't think it is. No, that's a crit. Okay. So, yeah, Icy Wind isn't actually resisted because Suiko's part ground and ground's weak to ice, as we discussed before. So I'm just gonna, Mudshot this to lower accuracy, because honestly, there's, like, nothing else we can do. I think we probably should have, like, tried lowering its accuracy before. Oh gosh, that's not good. Tried lower its accuracy before, and then sending in Patula and hoping Patula doesn't get hit. Like, because it misses. And then once we did that, we could, have Patula kill it. Because Patula's pretty much the only thing that's going to be hurting this thing. I'm sure that there's, some sort of... some sort of healing item coming out very soon for this. Just cause Raymu had full restores doesn't mean anything else from now on will have full restores, but they still will have plenty of healing items. I do believe they have more than I last remember them having in the original Pokemon games. Alright, time for Star Sapphire to carry real hard with Flash. So, yeah. Accuracy lowering. Go, go, go. Okay, should heal up after this. If it doesn't, then maybe I was wrong and they have no healing items whatsoever. Does Brock even have any healing items in the original game? I don't know. Okay, I guess he doesn't. At least not for this. He might be saving one for obviously his signature Bonka, being the last one. Normally the last one's the signature one. I mean, since this isn't the Pokemon games where he has an Onix, which is his signature Bonka Pokemon, I don't... But he doesn't really have a signature Bonka. Oh! So, like... It would have been really helpful to have the Intimidate now, because this is, like, the glass cannon of glass cannons. It's actually ground psychic, but... Woo! Okay, we might actually be able to win. Okay. Yugi. Yeah, we saw a sea Yugi before, but yeah, the Onis. So we saw Sukiya before, but now we have Yugi. The Onis are extremely high attacking. Bonka. They have high physical attacks, and the fact that Yugi just didn't Earthquake me there and deal over half my health was a miracle. Okay, but we won. So, yeah, but thankfully, Yugi has really low special defense. Unlike Sukiya, who has good both defenses. Okay. So I get the badge that allows us to use Flash. As you kind of remember, we already got that one from Vermilia. Because we needed Flash for the Abandoned Mansion. Oh, accidentally hit L there. Anyways, we get TM39 Rock Tomb. We don't have any rock types. We don't really have anything that benefits from it since it lowers speed and has like a fairly decently low base power. So like neither of those effects are anything that we care for. I actually, in the time that I was grinding, Chin could have learned Mud Bomb, which lowered speed and have 5 more base power than Mud Shot, but we don't care about lowering speed, as I just mentioned, so yeah, Mud Shot's just the better Rock Tomb, and we already decided that we didn't want to learn that, so we're not going to learn Rock Tomb. Anyways, normally there'd be a person here that would stop you from going any further. He also gives you running shoes in the original Pokemon games, but we already have those. We bought them at the beginning of the game. So, we might not get all the way through this route. I need to go back and get Vivid. And we're going to not want to be training up Suiko too much, because being evolved, even though it does have crappy moves, being fully evolved, with the exception of L Suiko, but I mean, we're not trading, so we're never going to get that, unless we actually catch one. Yeah, so it's basically fully evolved, so it has way better stats, and honestly we could over-level the crap out of it just by the fact that we'd use it for everything due to the fact that it's better than anyone else. So I like to leave the stronger stuff back, so we can go train it later, because it's easier to train, being stronger of course. Alright. So I don't know if we're going to get all the way through this route, but we have... Oh, Kana, okay, Kana. Ghost type, I believe it's pure ghost. Nothing too special about it. Died to a single crit from Vivid, not even Blaze active. Oh, in case you're wondering, I might as well mention it. See Vivid's ability, Blaze, levels, increases fire type moves by quite a bit, like 1.5 times power if you're really low. That's why I was actually one-shotting both Yomu and Sakuya in the fight against Reimu, because I intentionally used agility so I could be faster than both of them, allowing Yomu to take me down to where my Blaze activate says at low health. Anyways, we don't have Blaze active for this, though he's still one-shot anyways. Yeah, Vivid's actually fairly strong right now. And of course, Flamethrower is just a really good move in general. Being probably the best move at any of our Bonka know right now. Hina. I do believe we've seen Hina before, right? Pure poison type. Knows a lot of draining moves, knows some status moves, fairly annoying. We'll get to DL Hina later, and they'll be a pain, but for now, Hina's just a walk in the park. They're the equivalent of Magikarps in this game, I told you. So yeah, we'll be seeing a lot of them by fishermen who just have a lot of them because they have lots of Magikarps. Right. I don't believe it's below half. I think it's down to like 33% when we get Blaze. So we would have Blaze right now. I mean, we have extra firepower. So I'm just gonna not heal Vivid. Honestly, we're gonna come up on a Pokemon Center as soon as we finish this route. Bonka Center. So it isn't really important that we go heal. And since we have 5 other Bonka, I honestly don't care if one of them stays dead. We'll just switch out and start using the other ones. Okay, can't switch out or run. That's fine, it didn't actually use a damaging move, which would have been really bad because I'm at low HP. Okay. Sonic Boom. Wow, that killed. Apparently, Bug is not resisted. Fire does not resist Bug. Also, why did we box Suico instead of Star Sapphire? Okay. All sorts of mistakes here. But anyways, yeah. Sonic Boom in the original games was a seismic toss. It did no, it was a seismic toss. It was similar though. Oh well, there's infectious. Hitting anything with infectious as a contact move has a set chance of inflicting a status condition. Great. Diosai, just pure grass. But, in this game, Sonic Boom in the original games did a flat 20 damage. And then this game, it's like it's actually a decent base power Bug-type move. I don't remember how much off the top of my head. Alright, we're just gonna need to finish this fight. I'm gonna actually wake up, Vermilia after this. Because I want to have a good 5 Bonka available at any time. Or I guess 4, because we don't want to level up Star Sapphire. We won't want to level up Suico either, but like Star Sapphire we're actually just ditching in favor of Suico, so yeah. So we definitely don't want to level it up. Let's get this item off Marissa. Rare Candy, wow, that's the first one since before the fight with Remu. Okay, so we don't have any awakening, so we're gonna need to use a Chesto Berry. I actually used quite a few in grinding because during your grinding, Mistia basically infests the entire route. So she will be singing a lot, and you'll need to use a lot of Chesto Berries to stay awake. Of course, I get all of my berries straight out of pickup from Marissa. So yeah, if you pick Marissa, then just remember whenever you're grinding, this might one-shot me. Yep, that crit might have mattered. Yeah, whenever you're grinding, just make sure you stop and check if you picked up anything along the way, because a lot of times you will. Yeah, and don't mind Patchula getting a one-shot all this time. She will become better later. We just are only running into physical attackers early. I mean, we start off the game fighting against like Vermilia, Mei Ling, Aya, all of which are physical attackers. The ghost types, all physical attackers. What else? Brock, all physical attacking stuff. Like, honestly, Marissa was the only special attacker. Like, only trainer with special attacking Bonka. Okay, I know we had a defense lowered, but holy crap, this is doing way too much. Oh my gosh, and another crit. Mystia, you do not have super luck. That is not one of your abilities. I'm glad I woke up my Vermilia, because oh my gosh, we're getting obliterated. I didn't want to have to go back to heal, but I'm going to actually have to go back and heal. Okay. Let me bite, because I think that's going to do a bit more than wing attack. Okay, you can't escape. That's just another spider's web. Does nothing for the battle, because we can't escape anyways. Why would I want to switch out? Alright. Medicine, okay. We can see medicine now. It's poison, grass as I mentioned before. This is level 34, not 50. And obviously you can't catch it. But it won't run away, thankfully, because we kind of want the XP. Am I going to get poisoned off of this? Oh, yes I am, because, I mean, what the heck else could go wrong? That boss fight got pretty lucky. Then after that, just like, oh no, you got lucky on the boss fight. No, this next route, you're going to get every single status condition. Every single time you could possibly ever take a unlucky roll, it's going to be unlucky. Okay. Anyways, we actually have teleport. So, hooray for not having to run back to the bunker center ourselves. We do have an item off Marissa, I believe. I don't think it can pick up while fainted, but whatever. I'll meet you back on the route in like 1 second. Alright, so just so you notice, there's like this weird spot right here. That's actually a berry in the ground. There's some other ones that we've passed up and not cared about, because honestly, with Marissa's pickups, we have more than enough of every berry. I just haven't equipped them. Alright. Oh gosh. This isn't good. Vermilia, go. Lower this thing's attack. We have Chin. Chin evolves at level 36, I do believe, so this is the correct level. Unless I'm wrong, it evolves at 38 or 40. But yeah, Chin, actually has really good attack and not just really good speed. It comes out with some really good moves. Metal Claw's super effective against us. And yeah, as I mentioned, Chin's big thing has always been its speed, so it's obviously much faster than us. Lowering its attack a bit actually helps. I'll send out Patula to try and bubble beam it, but we might just get one shot, even with its attack lowered. This thing still comes in with some really powerful moves. As you know, we have Crush Claw on Vermilia, so you can tell how powerful it is. And its attack set's fairly high. Okay, yeah, this thing's really strong. Poison Claw. We had the opportunity to get that on our Chin. We said no. I'm going to send out Orchin, actually, because it's the only thing I could possibly keep up to this thing in speed. Even it can't. Okay. Thankfully, we have Dig, just for the guarantee KO. Of course, as you saw that I fell down, the little bump is not the correct pathway to go. This is an optional fight. So, oh wow, yeah, you get a lot of EXP for evolved stuff, and even more for the extra stage. Alright. Man, I really would like a bike right now. Yeah, let's just start. There's only 2 more battles. I'm not going to skip either of them. Not that we could skip this one. So, one more battle that we could skip, but I'm not going to. Anyways, we have Wriggle. Sadly, Wriggle isn't weak to fire because bug type's no longer weak to fire, as I mentioned like 5 times this Let's Play. Though we did get a crit, which means we get a level up, which means we get more power for the next attack. Okay, it's doing actually evolved Wriggle. I think this is still the best thing I have against it, even though I see that it's getting a bit over leveled. because I let my Vermilia faint. That was for a better cause. Because that I Ching could have totally wiped us out, seeing as how underleveled we are. Oh gosh, yeah, we're taking some big hits here. Okay, thankfully we're able to two-shot that. That wasn't going to be something outside of 1 HP. Done like dinner. Okay, this is the last fight, so we're going to do it. But, yeah, we are getting a little low on Bonkai and HP. Oh, okay. Tewi, I believe Tewi's a bit odd. Great. I'm just gonna let this die or until it wakes up. I don't exactly know what type it is. I believe it's normal, but it's also like, I don't know. But it has two different forms, H and L, I believe? I don't remember exactly. But yeah, it has multiple forms, so even though it's supposedly the Jigglypuff of this game, actually, Misty might be the Jigglypuff of this game. I don't know. I think Tewi is. I believe it's the Jigglypuff of this game. But it does have multiple forms, so it's a bit interesting. But its stats aren't the greatest, so we should just be able to hit with the flamethrower. Might not one hit because it's 6 levels above us, but yeah, 2 shots. Uh-oh. We'll survive with 1, and okay, it only hits 2 times. Double Slap can't hit more despite being double. Did they ever change the animation in later games to do its 2 slaps, and the 2 slaps hit multiple times, so you're double slapping them, but the double slap is hitting multiple times? Okay, yeah, here's Tewiel. By the way, these are evolve stages, so that's why we gain more EXP. There is a C Tewi. I do believe these are the actual final stages. There's no E Tewiel or E Tewi H. Yeah, just saying the names, getting my tongue all mixed up. Okay, yeah, and then that's the offensive one. The other one was the defensive one. Thankfully, the offensive one, for some reason, decided to use the supportive move of, Tickle. Instead of, you know, the offensive move of literally anything would have taken us out. I don't believe, yeah, there's no item over there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe there is, nor do I care to get one. Okay, and then, as you can see, we have another bear here. This one's a Prism Berry, because confusion. And we have a center, right before heading into Mount Moon. Now, I might want to actually go and train some more, because we're a bit behind, even though we did manage to clear that gym. So, yeah, maybe I'll train, maybe I won't. But next time, when I finally record again, we'll be heading off to Mount Moon. Okay, until next time, see ya.